and someone had tweeted out a picture of Candace Owens from when she was a kid.
Oh no!
This must have been her photo, kid
Got
photo
the
day.
mini fro.
Yeah, and I had to Google her because I was like, how old is Candace Owens? Because this picture, for those of y'all that can't see it, I think they said she was, 35. But this picture really looked like a picture from like 1970 something.
Yes, 80s, 70s, 80s. Yeah,
Right,
she got a
right.
windbreaker on.
Right. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw some people making jokes about it, and I didn't necessarily agree or like the jokes because a lot of the jokes were basically trying to say she looks like a boy, and they were misgendering her and all this stuff, and I'm sure that hurts her feelings, but also I think that's a bit transphobic, and I actually think that's a bit regressive, and I don't think that's necessarily a high bar of comedy. I don't think it's that funny, but I did have jokes myself. They just weren't necessarily about her not looking like a girl enough. That's not, to me, that's funny, but she does look like a recurring guest on What's Happening.
Yeah, you know what? She does.
She definitely looked like Rerun's sassy sister or something. They just Claire Huxtable definitely scolded her.
You know she did when she was fucking with Vanessa.
Yeah. She's like,
She probably went to Detroit with Vanessa, wherever Vanessa went
Right.
that time.
she said, Rudy, stop bringing your little friends in here with keeping their shoes on. She definitely tried to get Michael to join a gang on Good Times.
You know she did.
In a very special episode.
Try to convince somebody to steal.
Yeah, she was like, we can shoplift. Like, she broke curfew and got arrested when Arnold went home to Mr. Drummond.
That's good. A black person, somebody walking in the background of an 18 episode.
Right, yeah. Like Mr. T definitely pitied the fool that she was.
Walking down the street in Miami Vice.
She looked like George Jefferson's lazy niece who stayed with them for the summer and then went to protest but wouldn't get a job, so he kicked her out. Carl Winslow definitely gave her a lecture about smoking cigarettes leading to hard drugs.
She was one of the background cheerleaders folding her arms when they was trying to do that breakdown.
For what?
You know how they used to have the old school cheerleader dance offs.
Oh,
and
yes.
she would be like one of the cheerleaders in the back that you couldn't see with her arms folded.
She definitely tried to sell Fred some hot electronics at the junkyard.
Yes, hot
And then-
electronics.
And then the police came looking for her, and then he ended up giving her a job cleaning up around the house so he could keep her out of juvenile. She a very special episode ass nigga. You could just look at it.
Yes, and all the very special episodes in the background somewhere.
Uncle Phil definitely spoke at Ashley's school to inspire the kids, but then Candace was interrupting, and then they found out later that she was acting out because she came from an abusive home, and they got her out of there at the end of the episode.
Oh,
but then we never saw her again. She wasn't in no more episodes.